Yo guys, and welcome back to another video, and welcome back to another Doctor Who video. So, we have done all the reviews for every single episode of Season 1, and today's Doctor Who video is going to be a Doctor Who theory video. Now, this may be a long or short video, I don't really know, because I haven't done a Doctor Who theory video before, but I'm going to run through some Doctor Who theory stuff that I have got a couple of notes on, and we're going to be conquering probably the most asked about Doctor Who theory around right now. So yeah, I'm just going to pull up these questions. So yeah, in today's video we're going to be answering the biggest question right now: who is Mrs. Flood? So I have three different theories to explain right now, and yeah, we're just going to go ahead and explain the theories and really sort of come up with who this could possibly be. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications. We're going to be doing more Doctor Who videos like this around all of the new seasons and series coming out very soon, and we got a lot of Doctor Who videos coming, and we also do have some big Doctor Who videos at the same time as well, including a few review videos, including a review of the 14th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver prop replica. Now that video was very expensive to make, and it's going to be a pretty expensive one. Currently, at the time of recording this, I haven't received it yet, but I know that I will be receiving it at some point possibly this year. I don't fully know 100%, but hopefully this year. So you could expect some big review videos coming pretty soon, hopefully, on the channel. So hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, all that good stuff. Smash a like on this video if you enjoy these kind of videos, or enjoy Doctor Who, or anything else like that. And yeah, let's get straight into this video. So, my first theory about who Mrs. Flood could be. Now, I'm going to start off with the most probable one, which, to be fair, I'm thinking is probably going to be most likely in this scenario. And I'm going to say that Mrs. Flood is Susan. Now, there's a lot of things that could suggest this, and the main thing is that Susan has been brought up in Doctor Who Season 1 twice at least already, if not even more times. You know, we've had her being brought up in The Devil's Cord, you know, when the Doctor was telling Ruby about, obviously, Susan being the Doctor's granddaughter. And we've also had her being brought up in the finale as well, with the whole Susan Triad thing, and then again in the memory TARDIS when they're sort of talking about that and Susan comes up. I think Mrs. Flood would be kind of an interesting sort of Susan character, and we know that Caroline Ford is definitely getting older now, and although it would be very nice to see Caroline Ford reprise her role as Susan, I hope I'm not butchering the name or saying the wrong name. I'm pretty sure it's right, but yeah, please do forgive me if it's not. Anyway, we can see her hopefully reprise her role, but they've also sort of highlighted the idea that Susan's a Time Lord. She could have regenerated into a different face. So Mrs. Flood could easily be Susan, but with a different face, which I think would make a lot of sense and would actually tie in very well with the storyline of Season 1 and all the hints and all that kind of stuff. I think it would be very nice to see that happen and see it sort of become a thing for the season. So, then the second one, which is a little bit less probable. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, this one's probably a little less likely than the first one, but still up there in the realms of possibility. So, the second theory is that the Ronnie is Mrs. Flood. essentially the Ronnie is a big character that was basically shown in the classic era and all that kind of stuff. I will fully just get I don't really know a lot about the Ronnie as a character, so I'm gonna just sort of get into why I think Mrs. Flood could be this character, and like what signs have been showing. So Mrs. Flood has been seen addressing the camera, breaking the fourth wall, and you've got to have a lot of power or energy, or there's got to be something big about this Mrs. Flood character, because she is actually breaking the fourth wall. And one of the only other people we've seen break the fourth wall is Maestro, and Maestro was a god, like a godlike being character. And so it's quite interesting because the Ronnie is a big character as well, quite a big, powerful character. You know, a lot up there with the likes of like the Master and Omega and a lot of other, you know, big characters in Doctor Who, like the Toymaker and etc. But yeah, I think number one, this is more of a supernatural season as well. Like, and I feel like this all could be a bit linked. Like, this all could be definitely linked together, and it could be a probable idea that, you know, Mrs. Flood could be the Ronnie. And but that's basically all I've got to really support that theory. I'm not 100% knowing if this is going to be correct. Not 100% against it. This is just a bit of a theory for me, a bit of a wild theory. And then number 3 is that Mrs. Flood is River Song. Very interesting theory, and now I'm going to explain it. So, the second name, Mrs. Flood. Got Flood, River. Could be a little bit of a connection there. Also, you do, because they did make that connection when they were doing like pond and river. So this could be also a little bit of a connection or something like that. But that's basically the only thing that I have to really support this. This third one I don't think is going to happen, because I think it would be a little bit cheap to just ruin the whole River Song storyline. I think the River Song storyline is perfectly well as it is, essentially. I think it should be left into its own timeline, personally. I don't think they should mess with it and, you know, mess with it anymore, really. So I think as far as theories lie, this one's probably the most unlikely, and I personally don't think it would happen. So yeah, but if you're here and you've got to this part of this video and you've listened to all my theories, please do drop your theories in the comments down below. If you think Mrs. Flood could be any character, you know, any returning character, possibly even a new character, it's all in the realms of possibility. Please do drop in the comments down below who you think Mrs. Flood could possibly be. I'd love to read your comments and see what you guys are thinking. But yeah, that's basically the end of this video, this little theory video that I'm doing on this channel. I do have another theory video planned very, very soon on this channel. I've got another big video planned as well, where we basically sit down and review season 1 as a whole. So that is also coming very, very soon on this channel. 2 more videos coming very, very soon on this channel. So please hit that subscribe button, smash the like on this video, all that kind of stuff. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel. I massively appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. So yeah, thanks for watching, comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.